Yo, how you all doing? The lens are clean. Right, today we're going to muck about with the door handles. So I've got some 3D printed door handles. I've just painted up again. Finally got some paint. So they're just drying. Do a couple of layers on them. And I'm also doing the surrounds on the rear lights. They're in the satin black. And so today I'm just working out kind of how it all works really. I'm understanding the engine, giving them a clean up, bit of WD-40, I'll pop some grease in them as well to keep them moving nice. I've just strapped in indicators. Went and bought a load of new nuts and bolts from the nut and bolt shop. It's my favourite thing to do. So I got it all apart, so I had to take the pin off and a little screw. Most of it come apart. I've done a little video for myself so I remember everything goes. So I'm just giving everything a clean up and then hopefully reassemble into the new lock, the new handle, and see how it goes. Right, just finished up the handles. So these are 3D printed. So I'll put the link to the chap. So I've just basically I got a few handles off another chap, and I just mismatched a few other bits that I managed to damage. It's just these star push-ons I managed to crack, which is quite annoying. But I cleaned them all out, added some grease to them, and I'm about to try them in the car, see what happens. Well, they're in and they're working, a bit stiff, but I'm in it. Ignore that. Yeah, not bad. And locks as well. Sweet. Hold it on the inside. I'm pretty stoked on that. Yeah, quick light update. Picked up some nice paint, some satin black. Come out really smart. Just taking all the tape off. These are the Allen key screws I got. I drilled out the old ones a little bit and fitted these in, and they look the nuts. They fit perfectly into the little angle there. About to fit them on, so I cleaned them all up, sprayed the insides, basically just refurbed them really. I even renewed all the nuts on the back, so I'm going to fit it on and see how it looks. Yeah, so a bit of bracket making today, basically because of my bulkhead. It sits way too far back, so to be able to fill it up is going to be annoying. So I'm making a bracket that sits just there, so it's going to be ground mount, so it's going to be mounted from the floor up. So I've got so this is what I've worked on, so I'm just about to cut it out and see how it fits. Right, this is it finished flat. The first one I did freehand, and I was just rushing it really. So this one I've done where I've put the edge against the jigsaw, put the jigsaw against an edge. Just done some punches for the holes. Just going to drill out the actual holes that support it to the body, and then I've got to use my biggest drill bit on that and then file out the rest. Right, here we go. All the handles are on. So this one actually works much better than the other sides, which is cool. Got both the rear lights on. Fit up nice. What I want to say, I've got, this is the only one that's half much. Have a look at that. Look at that door card's back in. These are the door handles. These are from DSN Classics. These are really cool. Right then. What else was it? I think I've already said that. So Owens Fabrication. We've got Mondo Sport. And then I rent set engineering. The thing I've got to do next is think about how the seat's going to mount in, which is going to probably be the worst bit because of the seat I've got. So I might have to build a box for it to go on top of, or I might have to source another seat that fits a bit better. Basically the side of it hits the cage, so that's going to also be on my mind this evening. I think what I'm going to do next is probably fit the wipers, just the motor. Oh, I don't know if I showed you the bracket. I can't remember if I showed you on the video of that. It's now bolted in. So it was really simple. So I've just done that. So yeah, it's been a good day overall. I'll probably load this up together now and upload. But yeah, I hope you're all sound, and hopefully it won't be too long to the next one. Yeah. So today I've been working on the wiper motor. So basically the bracket that come with the actual motor, even with the rubber mount on it that stopped the movement, was still too big. I don't know if it's because of the new bulkhead, but I can't see why, because it's always going to be sitting up against something flat. Or anyway, I don't know. Might put a bit of rubber. Anyway, I made a new one out of aluminium. Made it smaller. So I'm going to strap it in now, and then start cutting the copper for the motor cable that goes through. Cool. To restrict a little bit of movement as well, I've used some foam padding on the back. What might help a little bit. Because I want the car as solid as possible, so I thought it might help with some vibrations, etc. Right. So she's strapped in, a bit of an angle on her. Just working on the copper pipe. I'm going to a car show at 6 bells in a minute, so I'm going to leave it at that. I've got it moved right over as far into the corner because I've got the box going on here as well, the air box. So sometimes I've got to think ahead of stuff. It's getting there.